Sure, I've been in love.
This is my favorite slow jam of all time.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. The normal
intro. This is how
middle
normal
America song is what I like to call it.
I know it sounds like you guys are missing a little something, but trust me, this is it's a love-making song. That's what we call it.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, that's what everybody calls it. Especially John.
Yeah, exactly. I had no colorful way of describing it that we had to clip so Chris gets to keep his job. I like, this is Drew Hill. We're Not Making Love No More. You can see why it appeals to me. Hitting the chorus there. I like it. It's mournful, and I feel like every slow jam is about banging or you're about to bang.
Yeah.
I respect a slow jam about not banging. That shocking that it speaks to me. But
what are you supposed to do in that situation?
Like
what? Okay, if it's about not having sex, yeah. Is it about like jerking off?
I don't. All I can say is this could be the theme song to my relationship. I don't. We're not making love no more. We're not even trying to change. Like that chorus could be like a breakup letter that I penned. I swear to God. But yeah, man, really Drew Hill, Cisco singing.
So we send out these messages a lot. Does your girl listen at all?
I don't know. She listens probably like the first 30 seconds. So I might catch some guff for this one.
Did you get the message?
But
yeah.
Definitely won't catch some peen.
No, she won't be catching anything from me at least.
Yeah.
What do I, unless she's a sexual camel, she's out there getting it somewhere. Not everyone's as sociopathically able to just detach themselves from sex and whack it for years on end. What?
Right.
Yeah. Okay. Let's now that we all want to open our veins, this is Papa's basement.
Yeah, Papa's basement.
Yeah, it's Persian.
You're starting to sound like me.
Yeah. Just
in Papa's basement.
Sorry. In Papa's basement.
That's cool, man. Those jokes are in now.
Yeah, the bad ones. Bad, no laugh jokes. If they are in, then consider me Miles Davis.
Bad, no laugh jokes are definitely in.
Oh, we are so ahead of the curve then. Show's website's inpapasbasement.com. Go there for every episode we've ever done. I am joined today by co-host Pete.
Hello.
Pete maybe. And co-host Chris Lingbach.
Hi.
Chris is having a rough day.
We're all having bad days for various reasons. What's everyone's no sleep story? Is that it? Are we all cruising on no sleep? Is that what's happening here?
I get no sleep anymore.
And why is that?
I probably am getting DTs somewhere between falling asleep and not having a drink for several hours.
DT?
The delirium tremens from the drinking?
Yeah.
Oh,
the
nice.
withdrawals and the night sweats.
Yeah.
No, not technically, but yeah, I mean, sometimes I would say
Donald Trump's.
I would say I'm just not getting any sleep lately, man.
Like, are you haunted by the eyes of all the children you shot when in Afghanistan? Or no?
Oh, yeah. Entire villages.
Yeah.
Thanks, by the way, for telling that young Persian lady that I did, in fact, shoot up villages. And it still, to this day, haunts me. And that is...
I was trying to get you laid, pal.
Exactly.
It's a therapeutic way to get it out of your
Yeah,
system,
exactly.
Talk about it on a radio show.
Oh, God, it's great. Yeah, because John was like, dude, I'm telling you, she totally believes me. And I'm just like, stop doing that.
We don't have to tiptoe around. Do you mind if we mention who it was? Or?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, yeah.
I forgot her name.
Roxanne Med School.
Roxanne Med School.
Yeah, who we all know from the stand-up circuit. And
you slaughtered her people.
Apparently.
We
and believed it. I thought it was kind of silly that she believed it.
Yeah, so one time we were hanging out.
Already thinks I'm terrible.
It was like any other time I've ever tried to be productive with a friend where you're like, cool, we're going to go to this coffee shop and we're going to write.
Yeah.
And the laptop never comes out of your bag and you just talk about anything else.
Oh, no.
And at one point you came up and for some reason I decided to be like a devil Teddy Ruxpin And I was just like, did you know that like when he was over there, like he killed like a lot of people? And, like, it haunts him to this day. And I mean, Roxanne didn't bat an eye. God bless her trusting nature. Like, I mean, she's trusting to the point where I think a man could be like, my soul is trying to escape through my penis. And if you don't put your mouth on it to hold it in, I'm going to die in front of you.
I need a place to trap it.
Yeah, exactly.
Somewhere warm, preferably.
Catch my ghost in your mouth.
Chris is shaking his head.
She's
casually disgusted.
Yes, CD.
Oh, ghost busting.
And yeah, Slimer. What? I don't know. It was funny like 3 jokes ago, and then we just ran with it.
It's so good.
But for whatever reason, I was just like, yeah, he really, when he was in the sandbox, that's what he calls it, because he was over there. When he was in the sandbox, he had to shoot a lot of people. Like he had a higher up who just told him to kill people in cold blood.
Oh, God.
And he was only following orders. And she's like, wow, he probably really needs to talk about that. Like,
Yeah.
No batting an eyebrow at the fact Pete committed war crimes. Just, you know,
You're like, yes, that happened.
God bless the youth of the left today. Yeah, it's just like, wow, that's bad. He needs to talk to someone.
Oh.
I was ordered to by Samuel L. Jackson.
Yeah. And
Uncle Samuel.
They didn't have weapons. They were just being really loud.
yeah, he just shot him in cold blood.
Mhm.
And so why did that come up again?
Because you're a bad person.
That's
Yeah.
why I'm not getting any sleep, Johnny.
Oh, you're haunted by him. Yeah. I
Also, because I'm sleeping alone now.
Oh
Yeah.
Oh, sleeping for 2.
I'm eating
Eating for 2, sleeping for 2. Yeah. No, I'm officially single now.
Wow, official.
Yeah, official.
Yeah.
Dog
Oh,
doesn't
nothing
even-
else to say there. Let's move on from that.
Exactly. Back to our shtick. No,
Let's open up on the sad note.
I know that you were with your girl for ever since I've known you. You lived together with her. And well, I don't know. You talk about what you want to talk about. This is where
Oh, I was just saying, that's why I didn't get any sleep, and we can move on to Chris now.
Are you well no, I'm just so you actually sleep better with a girl.
No, probably not. Because
Okay.
like I like to think that when I was single, I didn't like sleeping with other people in the bed, or at least not having them touch me. Sleeping. So you're basically by yourself.
Yeah.
But I think the change after like she's been sleeping in my bed for like 3 years. So
Yeah.
you're like, well, this is weird.
Mm.
But
You
sometimes
stay to the left side or whatever, like I don't take up any of the bed. It's weird.
Yeah. Stay to the left side or move to the far right. That's what I like to say.
It's one or the other, buddy.
Yeah. Would you ever lean over and just go,
I would, yeah.
yeah.
I actually have a
I would
pro,
try and wake her up and be like, sex.
a pro tip for loneliness. I got you covered here. Fill a trash bag with rice and soak that in hot water
Mm-hmm.
for like 30 minutes just in the tub. And then you'll have a rice woman to sleep next to.
Okay, I'll give it a shot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, why not?
Just pat it dry first. You don't want the bed wet. But you can yeah.
Maybe
Am I
drop
allo-
your phone in it.
Oh, you can smear Vaseline, whatever creases appear in the rice woman. Do what you need to do.
All right, I'll give it a try.
Yeah, you'll sleep just like a baby tonight with rice woman.
It's real interesting,
give-
John.
Yeah.
Are you
You can even draw a
suggesting
smiley face.
Are
on
you
her.
suggesting I should get an Asian hooker?
No,
Is
no.
that what you were saying?
A rice woman?
Yeah.
I mean, we have friends that know places. I'm not going to name names, but
I got friends that know places.
I could be like, I could rock the little white trash thing,
I had
and
a
then I knew
line.
that entire course, but I don't. It's like I know.
Jerk your dick onto
Was
their
it-
face.
Yeah, disgusting. Casually so. Yeah, I don't sleep well with girls. I was at my girl's last night, and by my girls I mean my girl's mom's house.
Mm-hmm.
And
Nice.
oh yeah, we're all living it. The way that I'm at home and she's at home, you would think we live in an area with a lot more Percocet abuse than we
Right.
do.
Right.
No, I caught a lot of hell for a long time from her for snoring, because even when I wasn't a big fat gross pig, like I would snore, but now that I am, it's worse. like
Right.
because you just have like throat fat that vibrates when you breathe. And like if you took my throat and turned it into a pocket pussy, pocket pussy with all the throat lard that's in there now, the way it closes the instant, like one eye just as this.
I'm
if
listening.
if I'm even drifting off, I just immediately. I don't know about you.
Yeah, no, I don't. I've recently discovered in like the last 2 years that I snore.
Yes.
I don't know if I did before. That probably contributes to my lack of sleep. Although I don't think that during Obama's administration I was nearly as bad at sleeping.
Oh, I know that you are really, I guess, probably the sanest out of all of us, and not able to suppress anything that's going on with the fact we're all gonna, die soon.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I've noticed ever since he got elected, I'm playing about 5 hours of video games a day. So
Yeah,
right
it's
around-
like keeping yourself busy to
Yeah.
like somehow like forego the inevitability that bombs are coming over the United States of America.
trying not to think.
You
about
guys
it.
want to move out to where I am? I think I'll be a.
Where
I
do you
think I'll
live?
be-
Do you live in the middle of the country?
Almost. No. Harpers Ferry, West Virginia, I think is outside of the blast radius.
I-
It should be pretty good.
I think the fallout would mutate everything around you, though.
they're already mutants out
Like
there.
I know, like your cat would merge
The
with
hills
your
have
dog
eyes
and
already,
attack you. That's true. Yeah.
I like how
doubles up.
I like how everything's been politicized now too, to the point where like you can't just talk about your rational fears. They have to be irrational. You're crazy. You're crazy. Stop.
Yeah. Like what?
It's like, oh, well, I mean, I'm just looking at Twitter,
Pretty much. Yeah. I don't think you're drawing any insane
Just-
conclusions here.
looking at the head of state talk on Twitter.
Yeah. The unvarnished truth, as one Republican put it. He's like, that's the only place you get it, from his Twitter account. I'm like,
Oh,
that is
God.
terrifying, but
Yeah.
all right.
Oh yeah.
Cool. Tell us about aliens, please.
So back to sleep.
Yeah.
We're gonna
Yeah,
chew that
John, you
stick.
I
do-
wish I could go back to
you-
sleep. I
yeah.
can't. That's the problem.
You do snore.
Yeah.
I experienced that last weekend. We had the opportunity to share a room.
Oh yeah, when we had our little sleep
Our little
sleepover.
powwow over at Butters, which, god damn it, I should have told her we were doing this because she can do call-ins.
It's all good. It's
Whatever,
all good.
next time.
No, I'm just saying, like, I'll give a woman, like, if I'm snoring and you're like, that is effing disgusting,
Mhm.
and you want to smack me awake, like, it's hellish. I'd rather just snore in peace. But I get that. We have I've learned to prop myself up on multiple pillows, like almost Elvis nodding off with like a sundae on my gut
Mhm.
every night.
I've done that.
I've learned to, I prop up on multiple pillows, and that apparently takes care of the snoring. I am now being struck awake in the middle of the night for breathing too loudly. Just a simple,
That's a little uncalled for.
that's enough to get me, and I'll be single soon if that keeps up. We'll put
Yeah.
it that way. Like, I've done all I can. What do you want? Like a tissue paper mask? What do you want from me? That wasn't the worst song, was it?
No, it was a great song.
Oh, Adam Lambert. You remember when like the first few weeks of that, and they hadn't like, it wasn't abundantly clear he was gay, and so
Yeah.
like the girls in the audience would be like,
Although it should have
"Sweet."
been abundantly clear.
Yeah,
should've,
I mean, when
really,
there's like
yeah.
18 contestants, like you can't
Yeah.
just, I don't know, like my gaydar isn't trained on each one of them. But yeah, like once the field winnowed down, if you will, and you're able to pay attention to the last 8 or 9, you're like, I don't think Lambert's appreciating any panties getting thrown on that
Right.
stage.
Yeah. No, I like to I don't know what I was gonna say. Just keep talking. I forgot.
We were trying to, because you have a girl, unlike Jason.
Oh, right. She talks in her sleep.
That's hellish.
It's like waking up in a nightmare. Right? Because like I sleep so terribly to begin with.
Mhm.
But then you just hear like and I'll say
That
like,
is a fantastic impression.
and like to begin with, like it was cool, like I could get over it, but then like now I'm like 3 years in, it's like
Yeah. The bud's off the flower.
so I go like, can you shut up? And she won't even, like, her autonomic like responses to me being a dick are so built in now that she's not even awake, she's just muttering things in her like subconscious. And she'll be like, oh yeah, I'll just shut up. Okay, sure, I'll just shut up. And then she'll just fall back to sleep.
Like she she can just be a bitch on autopilot.
Yeah. Yeah.
That is amazing.
That is awesome.
Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at right now. I don't know if you're there too, where it's just that is the most intimate thing that you're sharing with your significant other, like how you fight with each other.
Yeah.
There's no like special way you're getting it on with one another. No great memories you're making that are unique together, but like you're there to fight with each other.
Yeah.
And boy, can we.
Yeah. Holy.
That'll ruin your sleep a little bit.
Yeah. Can we kill ourselves before Trump gets us killed, or do we just wait for him to kill us? Is that
I
is
think
that
We
a
should wait like just before and then be like, told you.
Well,
And
we need to get like an executive decision to like give us a heads up of like when we're getting killed, so that we can like plan accordingly.
Okay, so we go out to Vegas. We leave them.
Yeah, I don't want to
here.
jump the gun if we have like 2 years.
Right, that's true. That's a
Yeah.
good point.
Yeah.
It's a very good
I
point.
just got single. Like, I
Right.
should try this out for a little bit.
Huh,
Yeah.
Okay.
for
So-
like 2 weeks or so.
At
we
least, yeah.
we find the bomb is coming down. We go to Vegas to dodge it. And we call them, like we pretend it's just a boys' weekend, and then like 5 minutes before it comes down, we're like, "Hey, guess what? This isn't working for me. Also, you're gonna die."
You know what's
Yeah.
gonna suck is when nothing happens and
Yeah.
like all of our friends who are like,
And we have to live
dude,
in
stop
Vegas.
being crazy. They're gonna like take this audio and like use it against us in like 8 years,
Yeah.
because obviously it's gonna be 8 years. And they're gonna be, maybe it'll be 60. Who knows?
That's true. Yeah.
Sky is the limit. And they're gonna be like, see, remember when you said this?
Yeah.
You're just totally irrational for responding rationally in the moment.
And then, like, because Emperor Trump will have had our tongues cut out, we'll just have to nod.
right.
You're right.
No need to cut our balls off. They're already gone.
They've been
Cool.
irradiated out.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So Valentine's Day.
Yeah. Let's just talk about normal life things.
Yeah. That
Nothing's weird
well,
here.
we were talking coupley things. You and I, Pete gnawed off his own paw, and he's a free bird. You and I are in the middle of 3-year sentences or so, and I don't have much
Of a
planned.
5-year term or
Don't know yet. Don't know.
Mhm.
Hopefully, there's a presidential pardon in the works.
right? Good a little bit for good behavior.
Yeah. I know that I was told to buy, and I didn't act on this. It might shock you that I didn't act on this, but I was told to buy period panties,
What?
which are, I believe, panties that allow a woman to freely menstruate in them.
Okay.
And they won't do any damage. So is it just like a panty with a
So it's like-
sponge taped in it?
A pan-
I'm sorry, ladies.
Panty.
So it's like just something like where you can like crap your pants.
I-
Just hang
well,
out in it?
I-
Oops, I
'Cause it
crapped my
seems
pants.
Yeah.
because it seems like a little weird. It's like, why would you want to just
Like, is it?
freely
Yeah. Like, I'm
float
pretty
around
much.
in it?
I'm picturing like either an
also
astronaut
idiots,
suit
so.
or snow pants cut in that. Like, I don't get it. And why wouldn't you just use a pad, savage, and freely bleed in your underwear? And I was
right.
like,
That's gross.
the
but yeah.
yeah, I'm not like completely anti-woman or anything, but
Doesn't sound like it.
yeah, the inappropriateness of that request stunned even 3 years in, where you're just openly busting ass in front of each other. I don't know. You're there too, right?
What?
Where you just
With panty pads?
no, where you're openly farting in front of each other. No one cares.
No, I don't allow her to do that.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't not, but she hides it, and then like it comes out, and I don't.
She knows she'll
acknowledge
get
it.
what's coming to her if she does it.
God bless
Yeah.
her.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I do it in front of her for sure.
of course.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
And I'm
used to
not-
do it all the
okay.
time.
I'm not an animal.
Yeah.
Not gonna hold it in. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, I at this point we're both just going for perfect tens in terms of sustain, volume, reverb. Like, we don't care. We're
Right.
going as loudly as we can in front of each other. But when I got this request, I very much felt like Harrison Ford. Like, how dare you, sir?
Yeah, no,
Like,
that's pretty gross. Yeah.
I was like, it's Valentine's Day. Can we not request like fun lingerie? And she had the gall to be like, they're cute panties, okay? And I'm like, Oh, so you're going to fill the cute panties with all your shed uterine lining, and I'll be having fun tearing those off you with my teeth. Okay, then.
Right.
So
I think our assumption is all right. There's like a 2016 article from the Huffington Post that says, I tried Thinks period proof underwear and it was a total disaster.
exactly, I think
Like,
someone
I
had linked
imagine that
me-
would happen.
I remember someone posting that last year. So in the back of my head the whole time, like they don't even effing work. And yeah, so now I'm bastard number one for not getting period panties.
Just a bastard in the basket.
So you're not going to get any.
basket.
Sue the bastard.
Sue the bastard.
So the bastard in the basket.
Sue the bastard.
So you're not going to get any?
Well, in so many levels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
But you're not going to buy any for her?
Yeah. Are you
Yes.
gonna get any, John?
No, I'm not going to purchase period panties. Like I will get nice panties that, you know,
Isolate that.
yes, I will get nice panties
Will you,
for the guy that's actually giving it to her, I guess. I don't-
assuming you were going to buy these for her, would you do it in person?
I don't care. Like it's not like
You're fine with that?
there's only one item I'm embarrassed to purchase. Like I don't get buying panties because if they're not in your size, no one's going to be like, "Oh, look at that fat transvestite." They're just going to be like,
that's
"Oh,
true.
he has
That's a good point.
he has sex with a woman." I guess
He likes
Good on
super
him.
tight panties
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
around his one leg.
No, it that's a horrible mental image. Yeah, I never got weird, or even not that I've ever purchased quote unquote feminine products, but I don't get the embarrassment over that. Again, it's like,
No.
oh, there's a woman in his life, something for her that she needs biologically. Oh, the horror.
I know, but considering this is just such kind of a ridiculous product.
I mean, like, I would hopefully
get
laugh about it
tampons.
with the sales girl, and then like she'd give me a sympathy beach, like in
Yeah.
the period panty changing room.
Yeah.
And we could test if, like, in addition to period blood, they soaked up jizz, and like I could just bust into that.
Oh
Um,
God.
there's only
It's not even casually disgusting.
there's only one item I am embarrassed to buy in person, and that's KY. Not even like regular lotion, but just KY. That is clearly only for tugging on your dick,
Yeah.
and
That
that
could be for sex. I use it for sex.
I've never really
Somebody's weird.
had. Yeah, exactly.
You have sex?
I use it with
I was
two
gonna-
people.
See, when the woman is aroused, they normally make their own lube.
Yeah,
but-
I understand.
Yeah.
John. I actually thought that that's where you were going to go.
If you're attacking her in her sleep and you're just plundering
Then you
whatever's
might need
available,
some.
then okay, yeah, just wildly spray that across the room and then jump on her.
Ain't
don't
no
be
rest
don't
for the
be a
wicked.
child, John. It
I
is a good product to use.
yeah, it's always late at night when I've run out and I'm just, you know, you're like a Oliver waiting for the porridge to come down. You're like, oh, nothing's happening, and then you drive to Kmart and pray that the self checkout line's open, and then it's not, and then you have to buy it face to face, and it's the only product you're buying because like I'm embarrassed, but I'm also cheap,
Yeah.
and like. What are you going to add to the mix that makes the KY purchase not obviously for tugging off?
Mhm.
Like, oh, here's my KY and my Pringles can. Like, cool. It looks like I'm shoving the Pringles up my ass to masturbate.
Yeah.
Now.
Oh.
Like,
I'm going to bang this Pringles can.
exactly. Yeah. I'm either going to fill it with socks and have sex with it, or the Pringles can will have sex with me. But either way, it got even weirder.
You get to say up my ass.
What should I say within my
Where else is he
balls? Is that
supposed to
more
put it?
romantic?
Have you ever
Gross.
tried to fit one in your mouth?
Just
It's not going to work.
gross visual. Oh, God. Gross visual image of John, like, you know, like bent over. He's like in like a lunge position. He's like got
Air
a Pringles
squats,
can
yeah.
poking out.
I was going to say.
It's red. It's a red Pringles can.
Of course.
Of course, it's the red one.
Originals.
It's classic. Yeah.
Yeah, you leave the open end sticking out so someone can scream into
Oh.
it.
Yeah.
Hello in there.
Oh.
You could. Yeah, you could put like a small animal in it, and then put the
Let it
cap,
scurry.
put the cap on the other side.
Put
Just
the
feel it-
hamster in.
Just feel it bounce around. You haven't thought about this at all.
No, not at all.
All right, commence Richard Gere experiment.
Put 1,000 crickets inside.
Oh God!
Oh god.
And punch the hole. Punch the hole in the other end. Don't forget. Most important part.
They gotta breathe. They gotta breathe. Oh,
Yeah. Oh, that's
Now
funny.
breathe into it.
Because then, yeah, you're like, yeah, now you can stick your hand in there, and it still would get stuck.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
Well then.
Oh,
So that's gonna be my Valentine's.
Oh God.
That's where the KY comes in.
I was thinking about
To release
Chipotle
the
before
hand.
we started here, and then
Mhm.
now I don't want to think about Chipotle.
No.
Or food.
Just
Or
imagining it being
eating.
used in like as like a siphon. Dump the Chipotle in.
Oh yeah, like if you need to cool off, sour cream me.
Extra Tabasco.
Some
Oh.
sofritas enemas. Yeah.
Oh, I can feel it burn.
What are your so yeah, I'm gonna do nothing. I'll probably cook with my girl and not have sex and not
Mhm.
do anything fun present wise. I'm pumped. How about you, Christoph?
I told her I didn't want to do anything this year, which is
Good on
like
you.
what I tell her every year, and she gets mad. And
I'm just gonna
like,
surprise mine with that. Good on you having the balls to say it.
well, she gets mad because I
Surprise
go, I don't need to support this arbitrary holiday, and she's like, oh, I
Touche.
guess sorry, I guess another arbitrary holiday, and it
Just like my birthday.
right, exactly. It becomes a thing. Right.
Have you
Oh, it's
like
so real.
had to do it though in the past, even though you said you're not? Or
Yeah,
what?
last year I surprised her with she was at home in my bed, and I surprised her with a burrito from our favorite burrito place. And
Chipotle.
no, this place on Columbia Pike down the street
Oh,
from my
okay.
house. And
Too good for Chipotle. All right.
well, it's Taqueria Poblano or something like that.
Well, I get it. Like it's a non-chain place. Objectively speaking, better than Chipotle.
it's really good. It's damn
Okay.
good.
Okay. All right. You got to take us there sometime.
So I hit her with that. I hit her with
You beat her with the burrito.
yeah, I beat her with a dumb stuffed animal bear in like a
Uh-huh.
balloon, something like that. Yeah, that was good.
Did the bear?
That should take us through the next 3 years.
Did he? Did he have a heart? With
Yeah.
any-
Oh, of course. Yeah, it has to.
Okay. And was there a message?
I didn't, but
Yes.
the bear did.
Was there a message on the heart or just a blank
I think
heart?
it just said like "I love you" or some stupid shit like that.
I
Stuff.
know that's fine.
I hate that.
All right. Did he? Did the bear have a profession?
Yeah, he was a professional stuffed bear.
Okay. No, I just there's like 3 sponsors that forever sponsor any talk show. Like Don and Mike
you
and
mean
Howard Stern, and one of them was
Sherry's berries.
Oh,
yeah,
God.
Sherry's Berries. But back when
What the fuck is this? What the fuck? Sherry's berries. What the fuck is this shit?
for those that don't know, he's the famous was it the Bill Burr?
Bill Burr,
Sherry's
yeah.
Berries.
It is
breed.
amazing.
Yeah,
It's
pretty good.
incredible.
Yeah, Bill's
What?
about to be a dad. By
Are
the
they
way.
expecting to get paid for this shit?
There's Sherry's Berries. That was one of the sponsors. I know for at least the Opie and Anthony world, there was and Stern. There's Steven Singer
Steven Singer, yeah.
who
Is
had
that the gold roses?
he
Something
yeah
like that?
the gold rose. My brother, I love my brother to death,
Gold dipped roses.
but my
Yeah.
brother actually bought one of those golden roses.
well, of
for
course, he's a
woman.
huge mark, right?
Yeah,
Like an
a
O&A
little-
mark.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah,
Sucker.
I mean,
Well, did you hear? So Opie's show is not the best anymore at this point.
what you mean Opie Radio, who follows me on Twitter, so I won't join you in this? Yeah, I know what you're talking
But he had he had Steven Singer in, and Steven Singer is pretty damn good at like making that dude blow like a top. And
What, like he
What
puts
did he
3
do?
fingers in his ass? While blowing?
No, Pringles can.
Yes.
No, he brings up like, so what's going on with the channel name here? It's not Opie Radio anymore. And then Opie
shit.
just went off for like
Really?
Why are
5
you
minutes
bringing
straight.
that shit up right now? Like
Yeah.
we can't all fucking see it down the hallway.
Oh, it was perfect. He just like lost it. Singer
I
is
need to
for-
hear that.
forever a part of that audio.
Of just him,
You know?
of Opie losing his mind. That I'm.
It would have been great if then he did the ad
I'll be honest.
for
He did.
Steven Singer.
He did.
He's like, you son of a bitch. And then it cuts into the ad.
I'm just so it breaks my heart like how much not only when Opie and Anthony like broke up, you didn't have the O&A show anymore, but it was
No.
just like revealed like all of them seem kind of awful on their own. Like
A little bit. Yeah, there's a piece of that going on. I still feel like Jimmy,
I like
this
Jim.
is probably like my blindness, but I feel like he's not that bad of a guy.
I don't think he's a saint, but like I respect that he's still hustling. Everyone's like, "Oh, Jimmy's so tired on air," because I don't listen to it at all. Like I just read from my favorite website, Reddit, the ONA, Opie and Anthony radio show subreddit, which is just filled with people that fucking hate everything. Yeah, like they hate the show. It's just like hate and like pro Donald Trump shit. And
yeah,
like,
that's true.
I get so fucking tired of it. Like I report every Donald Trump, any right wing shit. It's some left wing shit too. But like anything that's just blatantly right wing, because I'm like, what in the motherfuck does this have to do with Opie and Anthony? Because one of them was rabid and still is rabidly conservative. Like, I don't get it. It's just it's veered into this right wing shit. But
well, that's Anthony's like entire show now too.
Yeah, I was bringing
not-
that up earlier, and I was just like, God damn it, talk radio is just fucking right wing radio now.
There's
Bennington's the last dude hanging on.
Yeah.
to some common sense that isn't using like a political edge personally.
Yeah,
no, I'm with
that's
you.
pretty true.
I don't know where to go with this at all. We're all just kind of stewing in low energy today, and that's fine. Like when we do our
Low
improv
energy,
class, yeah.
Jeb, low energy.
If only we had more sex.
He needs more energy.
So you're not going to get your girl anything, John. You're going to say,
I-
surprise! I didn't get you anything.
Like I found some. She's into Hello Kitty because I'm dating a Japanese woman. Apparently, I found some Hello Kitty candies. I'll get a card. I'll get flowers. I'll probably get other candies.
Are you going to?
I don't know.
Can I make a
a
suggestion?
stuffed animal of some
Can
sort.
you buy her something sexual to just be like, hey, this is a butt plug.
I don't,
Would you like to try it?
dude. Like you don't.
It has a Hello Kitty face on the end of it.
I would settle for the most vanilla act, just seeming to be desired. A butt plug. A butt plug. You think mine is going to take a butt plug?
So
We already talked about
sorry,
Pringles cans.
I'm going 0 to 100. Sorry. Okay.
yeah, you are going to 0 to
So-
like Fast and Furious 9.
Like some lacy. dumb
Maybe,
shit.
maybe that would work. Maybe. And even then, I don't know. Like it's just that aspect of the relationship is like dead, like hope has been since the inauguration. For me. Like it's just, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know what sense to make of it. I ain't getting nuns. Don't see that
poor
changing.
Johnny.
And that's just where we is.
Thoughts and prayers.
Yeah, thoughts and prayers for me.
Thoughts
Exactly.
and prayers.
No, treat me like the Bowling Green Massacre victims. Is that what I'm looking for? The fake one that Kellyanne Cuntway came up with?
Oh yeah,
Bowling Green Massacre.
Yeah, see,
Yeah.
I can be funny without being gross.
it's true. That's a
Yeah.
good point. I didn't laugh, but I thought it was funny.
Thanks, buddy. Yeah, that's what I really need. Thoughts and prayers. And a really great blowjob. Thoughts, prayers, and a cock sucking.
Yeah, that's basically. I really think that's a good cure-all. Nice, good
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
beach.
To use a Greek term, a panacea,
A
if
good
you will.
beach sucking.
Yes, exactly. A beach sucking of my cock.
Now that's a
Good.
man who sounds like he gets a lot of blowjobs.
Yeah, I got a lot of blowjobs.
You
that's
know
for
when
sure.
she's beach sucking
It's a
you, you
beach
know?
factory.
Yeah, like she does
Beach
that. She's just blowing, you know?
So just tucking on my Prinkle can.
So I will be buying some things and not getting beach sucked. Chris will be not buying things and not getting beach sucked.
Yeah, I'll be in an argument for like 5 days.
You're open, buddy.
And I'm
At
gonna be
least
stretching, trying to.
yeah, you're actually
Self-
single on
self-beach suck.
Valentine's.
Yeah, get that cannon.
Well, no, are you
Stretching.
going to do the fishing with dynamite and like Tinder and Bumble?
And be like, hey, it's Valentine's
Yeah.
Day. Are we doing this or what?
He's like, yeah, about 13th, maybe 12th or 13th.
I feel like now,
really
do you
go-
guys think it's kind of appropriate if you're on Tinder on Valentine's Day?
Is there an app, by the way, just called Fuck?
I
now?
wish.
Like, okay.
I was thinking about it because yeah.
Like just cuts out the middleman.
I wasn't even gonna get into the fucking Tinder bullshit until like next week or something.
Okay.
Like at least let the dust settle. But whatever. Here we are.
Yeah.
No, I was thinking though. Do you guys think this is wrong? Like, if you are on Tinder on Valentine's Day, I 92% expect that you're trying to hang out right then, and absolutely getting some.
Does does Tinder have an indicator of like this person's on now or?
No, it just says that they're so far away.
Oh, okay. So it doesn't say when they're active.
Yeah.
When
Okay, Cupid says if somebody's online now,
okay.
but that thing's garbage.
I personally,
trash.
I would hope
Not
someone
that I'm using it or talking to
replying.
anybody.
No, of course not. Yeah, if I were newly single,
That's bull crap.
I wouldn't be using apps to get Pringles cans shoved up my asshole left and right.
Now, what do you think? Is that
I mean,
is that reasonable?
Yeah. I wouldn't expect anyone to just like want to fuck because God forbid anything be direct between a man and a woman.
Beach.
But yeah, to get a
good beach stuff.
so, yeah, a grand
Beach direct.
Yeah.
Call 1-800 direct.
I was just gonna say it sounds like something we could have heard on Stern in our childhood.
There's your app.
Beach. Yeah. I don't know.
It's just called Beach.
I've always thought like no bullshit in a place where prostitution was legal. I was always thinking of like a gas station, like a Sheetz, but you just go in and get like a 5-minute blowjob.
A made to order
And then come out.
blowjob.
So went in there and got a money BJ Surhoff.
Stop it, damn you. Yeah, you just need
I'd
to
like
find
a meatball
women
sandwich and a reach around.
who aren't disgusted by just rampant swamp ass on every customer because they've been sitting in their car the whole time.
Can I tell you guys something? Speaking of swamp ass,
Sure.
Yeah.
I shit
got
my
it.
pants on the air today. I literally did that. It's the second time it's ever happened to me.
Like on air. Or just
Yeah, I
period?
was on the air and I get in, like, I cracked the mic. It's time to go,
Yeah, crack the
and
mic,
it
crack
was
your
time to
cheeks.
go. And I
Okay.
was like, this is really poorly timed. And I just said in the air, I was like, we're gonna need to restart the show in 5 minutes. That's all I could do.
Did you actually like? We're talking.
I
Feces actually
literally-
exited or no?
Poop in the back of my pants.
Okay, like you're talking a profound turtle heading, but not like actual.
It was like
full bowel
It's
movement.
a squirt, obviously.
it was a squirt for sure.
Obviously.
Yeah,
I can tell.
like I had to wash my pants when I got home.
Oh, wow.
I had to kneel on the
I love
ground.
how you didn't change. He just wiped him out with some brown.
No.
Some
not like-
I
brawnies.
mean, I changed obviously back into the same pants, but I'm wearing them now.
Flipped him around
Here
and
we are.
inside out. So yeah,
I don't know if you guys can smell that.
of course.
I'm
yeah.
taking a shit right now, actually. This is the second time I've shit my pants on air.
It was like such a helpless moment. There was nothing I could do. And I was like, this is really, really badly timed. And I was like, I thought I could like hold it. And I was so wrong. I was so
No,
wrong.
What happened? What was the
It was literally as the mic came on, I was like, I miscalculated this one.
what happened?
time.
What caused the moment of impact? Like what? Because it's
I
like
think the
it's like you
chair sitting down in
It's
it.
like
Wow.
you sneeze or something, and you're like, oh fuck, I didn't hold it.
That was
I
like
didn't hold it.
I was doing like the shaky legs going on. And I was like, come on, just
Now you get
be
the
cool,
stinky
be
legs.
cool. You got it. You can
Just
get
1
through-
hour?
You can get through 10 minutes and then make the mad dash. And it was like as soon as that 10-minute counter started, I was like, oh no, I can't get through
Fuck
10
it.
seconds.
Oh yeah. No, as I've gotten older, and I don't know if it's because I'm just eating more or something, but
Yeah.
like there is no middle ground anymore. I'm
Right.
like America's politics.
Yeah.
Like it's just like, oh, I don't have to go. 30 seconds of I'm gonna have to go in a bit, and
Yeah.
then after that, it's like I am going to shit my pants.
Yeah. Well, the worst part was like when I finally made it home, and thank God I had like a beach towel in my trunk.
Oh god.
I just
So you just drove home like a fucking Hawaiian kid.
I was gonna say, are you like
Towel around
wrapped around in a
everywhere.
beach towel?
Well, I threw it over my car seat because it's fabric. It's like a fabric seat or
Yeah.
whatever those
Okay.
things are called. And it's like a chair but in your car. And I was
Okay.
sitting on it.
Yeah.
And I get out of the car and like my neighbor is outside like getting ready to walk his 2 dogs.
The fucking 2-dog neighbor. I saw him the one time I've been to your frat
And he's
house.
a great guy, but he loves to talk.
He loves to jaw. Yeah.
And it was really poorly timed also because I just wanted to get inside and clean my pants and my butt.
Of course. Yeah.
And I had to sit there with my back, away from him for like literally like 30 minutes talking. to him.
God damn,
Oh.
man.
Just
You're
sitting
a
in my
good
standing in my
person,
own
man.
shit.
Wow.
And then I had to do like the awkward, like kind of like lean against like the railing as I go down the steps so that he
You
doesn't
can't see.
you kind of have to
your
look.
see that.
ass.
Yeah. You're looking.
clearly have poop on the back of my pants.
You're posing like a senior photo. Just like
It was disgusting in so
Wow.
many ways. Yeah.
Wow.
I'm so glad you shared that.
Did you take like a full shower, right? I mean,
Yeah, yeah, I
Okay.
bathed.
okay, cool.
Yeah, I bathed.
Bathed.
Yeah,
Oh
Do you have the detachable shower head or no? Because I feel that's
I do. Yeah.
okay. That's one of those situations where you have to like
Nice.
treat it like a water pick and just like.
Oh yeah,
get
you
in
got to
there.
get real close to
Oh,
that
yeah.
after that.
Good on you, yeah. Because I don't have that, so I guess the next time I literally shit my pants, I'll just have to fan out in front of the
Just-
fixed spigot. It won't be as fun.
Yeah, yeah. It's
I won't be as clean,
Yeah,
but
I
then
don't
again,
have
I'll
a
try not to shit my pants.
I
in
don't
the
have a
first place,
detachable
so-
one, but yeah, try not to shit your pants.
Yeah, pro tip. If
Pro-
you do shit your
pro-
pants.
Also,
pro tip.
Keep
If
it-
you shit your pants, detachable spigot.
Exactly.
keep a towel present. Also,
Yeah,
those come in
exactly.
handy.
Beach towel.
Yeah.
Hawaiian.
Always
And
bring a towel.
if you get pulled over, just say you're driving to Ocean City.
Officer, I shit my pants. Please, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to run the red light. I shit my pants. I was trying to get home and wash my butt.
I've heard
Yeah.
you give him that attitude.
I have heard no bullshit. If you pull the I am really desperately trying to get home to the bathroom thing, it's like a coin flip in terms of getting out. the
Really?
ticket. Oh yeah.
It's not bad.
Oh yeah. Be like
Hmm.
legit.
I'm about to shit my
Yeah.
pants.
I mean, what are they gonna do? Like they either believe you, or are they gonna like insist on coming home with you
Yeah,
and
it's
hearing
true.
it through the door?
That's a good point.
I mean, it's go for it. All I am good at getting out of tickets. I've never pulled the I'm gonna shit myself card.
Keep
But
it in your back pocket.
I get a vibe in my gut that it works more than you think it would.
you get a bubbling vibe. In your
Yeah.
gut.
Exactly. Something. The truth, the gurgling in my
Yeah,
bells.
it's like, there's some honesty brewing
And-
down there.
You know what? If it doesn't work, just shit your pants right there.
You just force
Just
it
while
out.
he's writing the ticket, and be like,
And then scream,
smell that?
"Look what you did!"
Yeah, this was your fault.
Yeah.
And then he would be like, "Oh, I'm so scared." And then
Brown
he would
lives
shoot
matter.
you. He would shoot you. Yeah.
Want a fresca? Caddyshack.
Fuck is that from? Frisco.
Yeah.
Damn it. Oh shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
There you go.
Wow,
So,
that's wild.
so yeah,
man.
you're gonna be on Tinder, and
And
you're.
what's your show if you want to plug it? By
I'm
the
a
way,
professional
did
broadcaster.
you want,
Yeah,
did you
plug
want to
your
plug
show.
your show?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's on ESPN 980.
Okay, all right, yeah.
All right.
Come
No,
hear me.
it's-
Come hear me shit on air.
Saturdays on 106.7 The Fan.
In the DC area, and you can find it online as well. And do they
Ooh.
upload it as a podcast to the site?
No, I don't. Thank God.
Oh well, fuck them and their mothers.
No, it's my choice.
Oh, all right.
I'm
You're
too
like, I
lazy.
don't want this thing to live forever.
I'm really too lazy to set it up. It's
Oh,
been
okay.
3 years of that.
Good on you. All right. Dust in the wind. That's the name of the show.
All right, well, if you shit your pants on the air, nobody has to find out about it.
Dust in the wind, bud in the pants. Okay, so me and Pete
Mhm.
for the Super Bowl.
Yep.
We decided my best interest. Sorry, that's a reference. no
Here's
one
a
will get.
guy.
We were gonna go up to see Ron Bennington, radio titan, radio great, radio legend Ron Bennington
Legendary.
interview Catherine O'Hara, aka the Home Alone mom,
Mhm.
and Eugene Levy, aka that eyebrows guy who watched his son fuck a pie.
That's
Yep.
interesting. Yeah.
And
Great duo.
it-
Are they both SNL grads?
Second City.
Okay. Gotcha.
They might have
Did
both
you
SNL later, but
SNL? I think he did.
I know they're Second City
I'll
people.
look
They're
them
both
up.
Canadian.
I got a computer.
So it was a Monday afternoon thing. So I was like, we don't want to do what we've done before, where we leave like crack of Monday morning
Yeah.
and we're driving back Monday night. Like that's a fucking death march to New
Mhm.
York. Like 4 hours minimum, like with no traffic, 4 hours either way.
Right.
So I'm like, screw it. We'll make a gay little date of it, and we'll go up Sunday night and we'll watch the Super Bowl.
Mhm.
And this is where our story involves you, sir,
Okay.
because Pete left his dog, his stumpy little corgi,
Oh, right. Yeah.
with Oathman, everyone's mutual buddy, Oathman. And
Everyone's mutual buddy.
like 30 minutes later, you, I guess, at Oathman's to watch the Super Bowl,
yeah.
started sending pictures of the dog to Pete. Like,
I don't think this was Super Bowl weekend. I think you're getting that mixed up.
No, this was Super Sunday.
Maybe it was.
Don't call me a liar.
You're right. Maybe it was. Was it last Sunday?
It was last Sunday.
Okay, that was Super Bowl Sunday.
So I just have one question. Why the fuck weren't me and Pete invited to do anything with you and Oathman?
Oh, because you guys were going to New York. I don't remember getting an invite.
I don't think that was known at the time, though.
That's true. He did just kind of clap back pretty good.
Yeah, clap back. Hear that?
If I'm using that
for the
right,
tickets?
I can't actually.
Oh, well.
Okay.
No, because like
Emojis.
it was like we were going to New York. He's like, "What do you mean? I was staying at my house just like we normally do, and you guys were in New York." So I could see that.
No,
Yeah.
here's the way I saw it. We got tickets to something. I know you typically can't peel out on weekdays, but if you can, I can start looking.
Yeah,
for tickets
just
for you,
not
too.
like I can't have 3 days of notice. I need like 2 weeks notice.
2 weeks notice. Okay, that I knew it was something along those lines, and I was also like, I don't think he really gives a shit about these people.
Right.
So yeah, I'll admit I didn't include you in the plans. Also, because we were sleeping on the floor of a friend,
Mhm.
and at 3 people deep, with your pants shitting problems. I didn't think it the best
And you're
idea.
snoring,
Yeah, the
which
snoring.
John was snoring like a motherfucker.
Okay, all right, I get it. Yeah, well, that's why I don't get single.
It was terrible.
What's a
I
moffucker?
had
Who the
to.
fuck-
I had to.
Who the fuck would
had
I
to
inflict that
Who is
upon?
Mo?
keep kicking the inflatable mattress? In case you felt that. that was
no,
me.
I actually slept through it. A Momer fucker. What? That kind of chuckle. Good. I can die happy.
Yeah.
So, no, I'll die and haunt. So it was just funny to me because I felt I feel we're friends. I know we're not. Me and Pete aren't your Oathman level friends, but it was just funny to me that we weren't even considered for Super Bowl plans.
Yeah, that's kind of how I felt when I found out you were going to New York.
Okay, all right. So that is this is the card we're playing on that one.
Yeah. Clap emoji.
All right.
That's how I felt.
Okay. All right.
No, I didn't even watch the Super Bowl there at his place. He bailed on me to go hang out with somebody else.
Oh, who do you go hang with?
Oh, I don't know.
Okay. Is it someone I would know about or?
It might have been somebody you met in
guess.
the
Oh, really?
past. Yeah.
Oh, like someone I've worked with before? Or?
Yeah, it worked under.
Okay. All right. Cool. Yeah. That is true. There was definitely a hierarchy that was made clear,
Yeah.
abundantly clear during my time there. Okay. All right. Well. And
So I really just went there to record.
so you guys were just
Podcast,
coming.
yeah.
Okay. All right then. Well, I am quite the shit fucker.
Which, by the
So
way,
you
guys,
have
the
technical
mofucker. Yeah.
Chris also does a podcast. Would you like to plug your podcast?
Oh yeah, the C&O show. Yeah, it's it used to be a radio show.
Uh-huh.
Back before me and Oathman threw our lives away and in different directions completely.
I was gonna say, like, our time in radio, I view as us kind of throwing our life away, but
I stayed there and just laid in my own filth, and he got up and
Literally.
did things with his life. Yeah, and is still unhappy. So it both worked out for both of us.
I think it's great that we've all gone different directions and none of us have found happiness.
That's
So,
true, and we still keep coming back to the same apex too.
Yeah. Sorry, I just
Hey, you guys still unhappy? Yeah. Want to hang out? All right, cool. That's like basically it.
No, I was just laughing when you were scratching your head, Pete, out of the corner of my eye. I thought you were
I got
mimicking
lice.
like a really rough blowjob. Like,
What was it, Beach J or what?
Beach sucking.
Beach sucking.
yeah.
Yeah. Some beach sucking and some Pringles fucking.
I'm telling you, man,
That's
the
sex
Beach
with this
app
crew.
is going to just kill in the market.
All right, so we I don't get to mock you on that. You're just going to Oathman's and using the equipment I left there 6 months ago.
Yeah, don't take
To
that
record.
back. By the way, we've got big plans.
You got big plans? Okay. Works for me. If at worst, push comes to shove, I'll give you a different board.
I'm just trying to enjoy my life until we're all dead. That's really what
Okay,
it comes down to.
2-3 weeks.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. So Pete and we're going to go up to New York. I haven't seen Bennington and Gail Bennington and Chris Stanley Hicks, the whole crew of the Bennington show in a
The
long
family.
time. Yeah, and they were nice enough to do an interview with us a while ago. So I have this like
I'm still floored by that. That's pretty awesome.
I have this really like
if you guys haven't
sad
heard
notion.
it, go check it out.
Oh yeah, it's a great episode where
Mhm.
we on
Interview a legend.
inpoppersbasement.com. Yeah, we interviewed Ron and his daughter.
Is this recently?
It was like 6 months ago at this point,
Oh,
8
okay.
months ago.
Sure.
It happened in summertime. Yeah.
Yeah. And I like to go up there every so often just because I've had this brush with them and be like, hey, you remember me?
Right.
And that's it. That's all it serves to do.
Mhm.
But we've all been doing improv lately. Eugene Levy, Catherine O'Hara, they were like real swinging D's in the improv world through SCTV. So I was like, fuck it. That could make for a good excursion up to New York. And like, I'll watch the Super Bowl up there and that'll make for a good story for the air. And I'm like, well, we'll do it. And so Sunday we drove up together in Pete's shitbox, which has hit
Which we do every time,
Yeah, because
which is fine.
well, no, one time we went
But
up
it's
in
always a
mine
shitbox.
and like I drive my car to death for my job.
Mhm.
And B, you looked like I had tied you up and was like bamboo shooting, to use POW terms. For the
Oh
military,
yeah, when
man.
I was
Like,
sitting in the passenger seat.
yeah, you looked like you were being tortured. And I was like, literally, what the fuck is going on, dude? And you're like, I just hate not driving. And I'm like, cool. I hate putting this, 500 miles for sport on my fucking newish car.
Right.
So yes, from here on out, it will be your shitbox every time.
I hope it lasts forever.
Yeah, he's got like a Civic with like 200,000 on it. So we're just like, like, hey, let's drive it to Nevada and see if it explodes. Like, that
Right.
kind of shit.
Yeah.
We have
So-
to turn it on and off on the road sometimes.
There's this ghetto horrible. You can explain it. Yeah.
Yeah, well, sometimes. So it's actually the first time I think you and I went up to New York. Problem where something in the connection, it just loses battery charge,
Yeah.
so it'll
Yeah.
just kill the car eventually if you keep driving it.
While you're driving or when it's
Yes.
turned
Oh,
off?
while
Even
you're
while I'm
driving,
driving,
it
yes.
will
John
kill
and I
it.
experienced that, and
Wow.
no
We
power
were-
steering. We were on 395 or
That happened
on
in an old
95.
car of mine. Yeah.
Yeah, we were driving to New York for a writing class, which paid off because we're both paid writers now.
That's good.
I am.
Congrats.
And yeah, the car died right above Baltimore, and like we gently coasted into like a scene from
Dundalk.
series 1 of The Wire. Yeah, season
Wow.
1. It was
It was the shit episode.
the episode where they all fuck Pringles cans and then do heroin and then rape and rob 2 white boys.
Sounds fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, it was a lot of fun. So I found out like through this shit happening to my car all the time that I can kick it back into working properly
Yeah.
by just going into, getting some good speed, going into neutral, and then kicking it off and then
Oh my
kicking it back
God.
on
Yeah.
again. And
turn
it
off the
works like a
car.
charm.
So at that point,
Wow.
you're like fucking Elliot and E.T. in the bikes, just going across
Just
the sky,
coasting, yeah.
coasting, yeah. And then you flip it back on. And you're
Hoping
like,
you don't need
I hope it
power or
engaged.
brakes or any speed somewhere. You don't
Yeah.
need to
Yeah.
turn the wheel at
Yeah.
all.
Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty quick, but it's still fucking ridiculous.
It's scary too when your power steering goes out.
Oh, 100%.
Because
Yeah.
like, I don't know, like I heard, cars used to not have that.
yeah.
My friend has a
My
old
grandpa's
car.
era, because my parents were
It
like,
sucks.
I had parents that had me when they were old, and their parents had them when they were old. So yeah, my fucking grandpa like might have served in the Civil War type shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And my mom would talk about like, yeah, he had a car with no power steering.
It's like amazing.
You'd have like fucking Popeye forearms. just to
just
steer
was
your
gonna
car.
say that. God
Yeah,
damn it.
yeah.
Yeah, I was like, because I've
It's hard to turn.
I've driven them before. Yeah, and it's like you really do need.
Yeah,
Popeye
put it
arms.
in neutral and turn it off and see what the fuck happens. It's not pleasant.
It's wild. I don't know how people did that, but I guess cars only went up to like 30. So
Well, they were made out of like balsa wood and bat wings back then. Like it was,
Balsa wood.
it was nothing. It wasn't like the
Balsa wood and bat
fucking
wings.
metal, torpedo that we drive now.
Right.
So I'll say that much. But yeah, it wasn't pleasant.
yeah, so we always take my car up there, but this time, because last time I was up there to actually see the Bennington family, I stopped in. I stopped in 10 in the morning to this pizza joint in Jersey to get a beer and a sub, because that's like totally appropriate time to go do both those things.
Yeah,
and it was the best thing I had had in my life. So I got John to come check it out.
I think for people in the
Sean.
Northeast, they don't appreciate this. That I believe like the last bastion of decent Italian food is like Baltimore. Like,
Really?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying you can't find a good Italian restaurant in DC, but like in terms of just like a shitty $8 Italian hoagie or like a cheap lunch plate of pasta, I don't think we really have that here. Like Baltimore's
Yeah.
Little Italy is kind of the last stop. So
Right.
when you're going to Jersey, you want to
Isabella's baby.
yeah, exactly. Isabella's in Baltimore. But you want to do that like fucking hipster authentic thing and be like,
Yeah.
I just went off the road and found this dream pizza palace. And this asshole did it. Like, I don't know, like
Yeah, by
not
myself.
Googling it. Yeah. Just fucking to shit. Yeah, to scare off the DTs. You're like, gotta find like
I had to make it home somehow.
yeah, you literally explain face to face with me in the car. You're like, I just drove until I saw the first restaurant with a beer sign in the window.
Oh yeah,
Smart.
because I didn't want to like be like, oh, do you guys have beer? And then they're like, no, and then I look weird because I'm leaving and it's in
Yeah.
the morning. I'm like, I want to know they already have it.
Yeah.
So he found this place that I kept calling Anthony's Cum Town. It's Anthony's Pizza Town, but because of the Cum Town
F8.
podcast, yeah, no, exactly. F8. Mark that profanity. So we pull up. We somehow dig up from your old tweet, like of this place 6 months ago. I'm
Did
like,
some
oh, shit.
sleuthing, yeah.
And we drive to it, and there's like an old. I'll do casual racism to go with my casually disgusting for you, Chris. There's just this
Good. Yeah,
this
please do.
sign. It says, Anthony's Cum Town. And then at the very bottom is just this like fucking Italian, like a middle-aged Italian man's face, like on the sign. And you're just like, I was going to say Guinea, but that didn't roll off the tongue. So I spared you.
Thanks for sparing me.
Yeah. So I'm just like, oh shit, this is it. That's a funny sign. God, there's like an old fucking logo. This is where I'm going to lose everything and derail the show. I think it was like Moe's Meatballs or Murphy's Meatballs or some shit like that. It was this gross meatball that my grandma would just have like fucking crates of them in her freezer, and I ate them every goddamn visit. Just be like, more meatballs from the mustache man.
Right. Yeah.
It looked exactly like that face, and so I had these like flashbacks. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna eat all right now. So we pull in, and we walk in, and it really is just this fucking empty.
It's just one dude.
Yeah, it's just Anthony. You're like, that's the old Italian man from the sign. And I'm like, are you Anthony?
Hey, I'm Anthony.
Yeah,
Hey.
he talks exactly like that. He
Yeah,
was
100%.
fresh off the boat. I was like, so you're Anthony? He's like, that's on my face on the sign. I'm like, okay, that passes for an Italian accent. Okay.
What kind of pie do you want?
Yeah. I'm looking around. It's Elvis shit everywhere.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, like blown up pictures of the Elvis stamps, Elvis from the '68 comeback special. There's fucking Elvis shit everywhere. I'm like, this is great. Like, this looks like like you order the pizza. And he's like, oh yes, large, and you don't even give him the cash. You just say this, and you walk, and then he fucking takes the dough that he's like kneading right there, and then makes the pie. Like, it's all fresh, made to order shit. It's impressive. And like, you got a Philly cheesesteak. I had that too. That was one of the best Phillies I've ever had. I can't really think of a better one.
It kicks ass.
Yeah, like the whole experience was great. Like,
and then we got our nice our Jersey mugs of beer too. Like we had our nice 8-ounce.
They have those creepy
frozen.
little 8-ounce cups.
They're
yeah.
always the same out there too. I actually kind of like that.
And there's one set of people there who are British of all things.
Yeah.
Like a pair of Brits. Like, hello, Anthony. We'll be back later. And Chris is texting, but that's cool. I'm still talking to his headphones as they rest on his head.
Yeah.
And we explained to Anthony, like, when I'm paying, this lovely experience kind of goes tits up. And I know you are on my side.
Hey, before we get to that, I want to tell everybody where it is. It's on exit 7 off the turnpike. So now,
Just look up
John,
Anthony's Pizza Town.
So now when you explain your story, they will have heard where it is first in case they decide to stop listening.
Okay. So we explain, he's like, oh, am I going to see you boys again? I'm like, we're from DC, but yeah, we'll pass back and forth, and we're going to make it a thing that we always stop at Anthony's Cum Town for your piping hot cum. And he's like, oh, DC. And without missing a beat, and it broke my heart. He's like, so much better now that Donald Trump is in power, right? I'm like, oh shit. And I don't know about you, But like as much as I hate him and all that shit, like I'm also a very non-confrontational guy.
Yeah,
'Cause
yeah.
I'm like, what's to be gained here? Like I ate a delicious pizza
I know.
and Anthony seems like a nice old man. Do I want to rile him up and get banned from his store? Or
You're like,
like,
sir, are you aware you were an immigrant?
yeah, exactly. An Italian at that. Like you do remember when they were calling you the N-word. Like, I mean, come on. It's always baffling to me. But I was like, yep, so much better. Here's
Yeah,
your
a lot
money.
better. Feel very safe.
Exactly.
So safe.
So safe.
I'm so safe.
Yeah, you know, if
Jerry's fucking berries.
if it gets blown up and we're never back here, remember us. Tell the world what happened.
How safe we were.
But yeah, out of
Yeah.
nowhere, he was
Hang our
just,
pictures on the wall.
He's
Remind
yeah.
everybody how good it was.
Yeah, just says, much better with the Donald Trump, not that the Obama. I was like, whatever.
You're like,
you know
damn
what?
it, Anthony.
I'm
I'm
not
still gonna come here and eat your pie.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not fucking here to take your hand in marriage, Anthony. I'm just eating a goddamn pizza. Good enough. I won't bring up DC next time. We'll just talk about Elvis. You know what? We'll talk about what an ass what's her face had on her. Who was the Anne Margaret? We'll talk Anne Margaret's ass.
And Margaret.
That was like
I have to ask too.
Anne Margaret.
Mhm.
Oh god,
I got the Google.
That was
To the Boobapedia. Or the Boopedia.
She was one of the only chicks that Elvis was kind of a puss when it came to women. A bit of a kumia, if you will. He had to always kind of like date below his station. You know what I mean? He loved like fucking fans and really was never, he was fucking Elvis. He could have fucked anyone. But like I know one time Diana Ross tried to fuck him and he was just like, fuck that skinny bitch. And he really wasn't banging a lot of celebs, but like Anne Margaret is one of the few people that was like easily on his level in terms of fame and intelligence and all that shit.
Yeah.
But she's the love interest in Viva Las Vegas. She was just a redhead actress, a really gorgeous woman.
Okay.
For a long time. She was the one they were all trying to fucking grumpy old men.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
She was hot for an
Yeah,
old
you
lady.
still a dunner. Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
taking something from her. Hand
Done her.
shit. I don't know. Yeah, like jizzed all over her costume jewelry because after the age of 50, you need like these big signet rings on your old gnarled fingers. you wouldn't have volcanoed down the side of her hand.
Oh.
Just filling in the dried creases. Huh? Yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Yeah, man.
Oh, well, Petey's riffing. Why can't you riff on the disgusting?
Ugh.
Petey's a riffing on the comma. The hand and the
Anthony Cumia.
Yeah, the Anthony Cumia. Yeah,
Okay.
so we stop at Anthony's Cum Town, and we then finally get to Harlem. What? Oh, really?
Well,
What did you do? You made the screen go white. Holy shitball. Yeah, Anne Margaret was great. Anne Margaret's one of those chicks, like, even though her pictures are from like 1920, you can still be like, yeah, that was a hot piece of ass. Same with
there's some serious perkers.
I was gonna say Rita Rudner, but I definitely didn't mean that. Rita Hayworth.
Perkers.
Not Rita Rudner.
Girl, I'm trying to get some. I'm
Ever.
trying to motor road those perkers.
Not ever Rita Rudner. So we drive up to Harlem because God bless gentrification.
Mm-hmm.
And we get out of his car, and you remember the Blair Witch where they were like surrounded by pouches full of like bones and teeth after I think Josh ran off.
Yeah.
Wow, you remember their names?
Holy Josh and Heather, I think. That was like this, except we were just surrounded by dog shit. Like for some reason you found the one
Yeah,
parking
where
space
I parked.
where like a witch who practices some sort of dog shit encircled us because there was dog. I mean, like that is always one
At
of
least
my
6 piles around my car.
no exact fucking big, not Yorkie
Yeah,
stuff either.
huge.
Big Mastiff or Pit Bull, like looked like a fucking like an 8-year-old emptied out or a dog.
At least, yeah.
Yeah, it was horrific, and I always say about
Horrific.
horrific. Yes. No, that's always one of my biggest complaints about New York, even compared to our dirty cities. And we were in Baltimore all the time. We're in DC all the time.
All right.
Somehow New York just runs with it. Like noticeably filthier than all of that.
Yeah, it is kind of gross up there.
Yeah, and there was literal piles of shit. Like fucking, you might have exaggerated a little with 6. I think it was at least 4 though. It was like his trunk, his
Once
rear
you get past 3, you
passenger,
can say any number.
It was bad, man. Just shit everywhere. Big piles.
Yeah, and we're not walking around to find this, by the way. Like, you could see it from where you, like, it's, take the length of a normal car, and there's at least 4 piles of
It was
shit.
horrible.
Right.
It was like if you tied a turd to a string and swung it on the roof of his car and it just broke up and fell. That's what happened. Are you okay, Chris? You seem very tired.
Yeah, no, I'm good. I'm good.
Okay. All right. I'm just worried about you, buddy.
But no,
I know you
it's
got
just
shit
kind of
going on.
funny. Like, everybody's just like, meh, that's cool.
Yeah.
And then there's this garbage line streets. Like, they're like, you know what? Like, I don't need these flyers.
Well, it's Harlem. It's how they live. Sorry, I took it there.
But it's just, I don't know. It's just pretty funny that people can just turn a blind eye to it.
It's fucking New York. What do you want me
Yeah.
to say? It's
Gross.
It's a legit filthy place. I mean, Chris, you seem to agree with that. But
Yeah, no, I mean the one time I walked the streets there a couple years ago, I was actually stunned at how big the alleys are, obviously between the buildings, but how disgusting the sidewalks are, and in the alleys, obviously,
Mhm.
and it just looks dingy and gross.
yeah, they're
Yeah.
all buildings from like 1900. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like a
yeah.
fucking Irish woman should be dumping a bucket full of piss and shit out the window like ye olden times.
Gave a
almost.
baby on that sidewalk at
Yeah.
one point.
Yeah, like that, and the buildings haven't changed at all
had a
because
baby.
it's New York. No one gives a fuck.
Mm-hmm.
You could just be like, here, I have a room open in the trash compactor. As long as you wake up and don't get smushed like in Star Wars, you can live here for $2,000 a month, and
Right.
people would fucking line up because it's New York. I don't
Yeah,
get
like
it.
I don't mind New York at all, but I'm just like I won't ignore the fact that it's fucking trash.
It's a dirty shithole. It just has a lot of opportunities. Otherwise, I find it disgusting. Like
Right.
it has the Nintendo store, it has the Sirius building,
Mhm.
and it has like UCB and all the stand-up you could want and acting and stuff, but it's a filthy expensive shithole.
Yeah, yeah.
And you're
Definitely.
made to sing its praises just because there's some cool things going on. And it's like, yeah, I get it. There's the Village. Could we get the literal fucking shit off the pavement? Like, please, can you meet me halfway? Like, fucking hell. I'll eat at McDonald's instead of this cool little dive bar if you take shit off the pavement. Can that be on the table? This bargaining. So we pick up Kelsey Buttersworth, Butters, the former co-hostess,
Butters.
and we go
Rest
to
in peace, Butters.
yeah, exactly. It's so hard to say goodbye to Yester's Butters. And we go to this it's called like the Harlem Sports Bar. And it was just the most
Grill on the Hill.
Was that the actual name?
That was his actual name. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. We passed
I know
Harlem
where
Sports
it's
Bar or
has
something?
drinks.
Okay, yeah. So we went to Grill on the Hill. And at this point, it's fucking Harlem. I mean, Harlem was like black as night for what, close to 100 years or some shit. Like that was
Yeah.
just a
Mhm.
black area for a goodly chunk of time. And you get there and it was like mostly white with like some left. I don't want to say natives because that will sound wrong. For Harlem residents who'd probably been there a while. There's some black people, a lot of white
60%
people.
white people, I'd say.
Easily, yeah.
Easily.
And just, you know, a couple old loaded black guys that we're all having a good time with for a time. This might shock you. Not that I'm a Pats fan. I fucking hate the Pats like anything. Where do you fall on the Pats, by the way?
I'm okay with it. They're just really good. Yeah.
Really? Okay.
It is what it is. It's annoying, but you know, I mean, I'm not gonna bemoan them for being the best team of all time. You know.
Okay. Yeah. I personally, I think they're kind of shady and also psycho. Like, I think that they probably are kind of the best. Yeah, you know, all that shit. But I think they're also horrible, like on a personal level.
Yeah, I mean, I understand why people get annoyed by them. Yeah, I mean, they just win all the time.
Yeah.
They
So
just keep winning.
there's
I'm so tired of winning. I'm gonna say, please let us stop winning.
why don't you do more Donald Trump
I don't know.
on the air? You do a good one. I still think you need to do Junkies Trump either on our show or on the CNO show, especially the CNO show.
It's just gonna be so silly.
Cricket told me.
It's gonna be the silliest.
So nubs.
It's so hurting right now.
Doesn't get old to me. So we're there, and there's a couple of old black guys. We're all having fun with them. And it's like, look at us, this fucking rainbow coalition. Everyone's getting along. And there's a couple white girls in their Pats jerseys, and really everyone else is pro Atlanta because we're not pieces of shit. You know what I mean? Especially
maybe 2 New England people in the whole bar.
Yeah, but especially
no, 3, because there was one that was very annoying.
Oh yeah. Well, I would say all the black people except for one were definitely Atlanta folks, because if you're black, like, you just by law have family in Atlanta, right? I don't know, right?
I just think you're at least going to support
you have a fond memory of Atlanta
compared to New England.
Exactly. One of these cities is God, who the fuck said it? Oh, it was Michael Che. It was like
You
the
probably
most
don't have
segregated city versus the blackest city.
You probably don't have a lot of family in Cape Cod.
No, not so
Or
much.
like a
you didn't do
like
summers in Nantucket.
I was gonna say a vacation house
And
in
then-
Martha's Vineyard, maybe.
Yeah.
No. Okay.
Back to the Cabrini Green projects in the fall. Okay. Yeah, so it was great. Like, we're laughing for a time as they're getting blown out. There was one really lippy. I mean that she was both vocal and had great lips on her, New England fan.
Oh, gorgeous woman.
Great, yeah, really, really pretty.
Right up my alley.
Who had to be? Oh, she was attractive. Is that your type?
Yes.
Okay, yeah,
Yes.
she was up my alley too. I too would have done things with her. She at one point had to get talked down by her black friend.
Mhm.
I think she was like crying, and she was like, "Why does everyone hate them?" And there was also at one point a, "It's not like you guys even like Atlanta." Both times I just kind of gleefully laughed to myself.
Right.
I mean, are you that out of it? You don't understand why people goddamn hate the Patriots?
Yeah.
I mean, it was pretty ridiculous. And she left for a while. Managed to come back when they were winning, like, you know, when they took the whole fucking thing. So that's nice. That to me is a microcosm of pretty much 90% of the Pats fans out there.
They've been in what, 8 Super Bowls?
Seven.
Seven since 2001.
They are 5 out of 7, with the 2 Giants Super Bowls being the exception.
Yeah, I mean, it's ridiculous.
It was fucking insanity. What do you want? I don't even think another quarterback had been to 5 total, right?
Right.
Was it like, I know Montana was 4-0, and was Bradshaw 4-0 too? I think
He was somewhere. Yeah, I think he was 4-0.
Okay, yeah. So
I think Brady's the first quarterback to win
to do
5.
5. Oh, he's definitely the first to win 5. I'm just saying, to even have been to 5, I think he was
Maybe.
the first.
Maybe.
And so, yeah, then he was 4-6, and now he's 5-7. Fucking insanity. But it was a weird vibe, because once Atlanta really started like, it became clear they were going to lose, the black people weren't as nice.
Ooh.
Suddenly the white people were kind of all Pats fans to them a little bit, at least to the old guys. The younger black people
You're saying
seemed
it turned
fine
into
with
a
us.
race war.
Well, there was one moment that could have powder kegged when Edelman made his catch. There was a black guy who had, interestingly enough, like, missing teeth where his front teeth in the center were there,
Mhm.
and then his bottom teeth on the sides of the front teeth were there. So if he closed his mouth and you weren't looking closely, it looked like he had a row of teeth. But if you were, if you're within 5 feet, you're like, oh, it's just one row of teeth, not 2, like any person should have. So Edelman completes his catch for the ages. That, by the way, the catch that was allowed after Julio Jones made, I think, a better catch.
Uh-huh.
And then they just didn't have to lose 23 fucking yards
Yeah.
to kick the field goal and win the game. But they lost those
Could have
23
downed
fucking
it twice.
yards. Yeah, they literally could have taken a knee 3 times and then kicked the fucking field goal and won the game. I'm getting so angry thinking about this because I kind of buried it. Holy shit. Okay, that was not a joke. I was really getting angry. So Edelman makes his catch, and the toothless black guy just starts screaming over and over, "Fuck that cracker."
Oh,
Not
no.
as pleasantly as I'm saying it.
Oh, no.
Jumping up and down, swinging his arms, and screaming, "Fuck that cracker."
Oh,
over
no.
and over and over. And It was just funny to note context and one shoe on the other foot and whatever the fuck I'm trying to say here.
Yeah, I think we all see where you're going with that.
Yeah, Kelsey just kind of laughed at it.
Yeah, that's rough.
You know, a white girl in Harlem laughing at a black man screaming, "Fuck that cracker." Just, that was a little weird to me.
Yeah.
Also, if there were another word that someone else might have been screaming when Julio made the catch.
We all knew where you were going, John.
Yeah.
You spell it out.
That word being it was just
F8.
Trisket.
F8.
it was
F8, yeah.
you know, that was a dilly of a pickle. That was
a
picker.
dilly and chantilly, if you will.
Yeah, that was something to ponder. Some other takeaways from that bar really quickly. There was maybe the most annoying Pats fan who was a light-skinned black guy.
Mm-hmm.
And anytime they did anything successful, which was pretty much the entirety of the second half, once they were down 20-3 and the switch was flipped where they win, he would clap like Rudy got on the field. Just
It was a very slow clap, and it was the most
arms
annoying
up
shit
like
I
I'm
ever
doing.
heard.
And I fuck you not 30 seconds at sometimes, like well into 2 plays, 3 plays after. You're like,
Yeah.
I get being into a team, dude. Like,
I don't know, it's just deliberate, and I'm like, stop.
what fucking loser is that into it? Like, I identify so much with what's going on. Like, that is me on that screen winning. As they win, I win. Like, I would love for the Redskins to win. I have nothing to do with the Redskins. Anyone who ever talks about like, oh, you know, like we really need some help in the secondary. we do, motherfucker. Like, come on.
It sounds like a bunch of wrestling fans, by the way. Actually, I was like, wrestling fans, I feel like probably put themselves in those shoes a lot more.
How so?
Where they get like physically upset over like losses of their favorite person.
Yeah, okay.
I've seen those videos and stuff. But no, yeah, I get what you're saying. Like, yeah, this guy was like completely invested, like he was doing something, and he made it so deliberate that like we were supposed to know that like he was like, yeah, I'm the best, right? I don't know. I got that vibe from him, and I couldn't vibe with it.
It was just weird because I don't know if there was like an unwritten rule where if you were a guy who interracial dated, you got to bat like 5 points above where you should have been.
Chick too.
He had the hottest blonde, like just fucking trophy wife style blonde, who couldn't have had
perfect athletic form.
Yeah, could not have hated his shit more.
Yeah.
And yet he was gonna go home and like sit on that face still. And right off to the side of them was the rattiest looking, I don't know,
hipster douchebag.
Yeah, hipster.
Soft.
Yeah, exactly. The guessing game of Italian or Jew.
He was the guy who came up to the bar and was like, he was shit talking on the Patriots and to the Patriots girl that was hot.
To Lips girl. Yeah.
And Lips. And then he was like, well, I mean, like, I don't even like football. I just don't like the Patriots. Like all softly and meekly and stuff.
Yeah.
And he fucking left and she was like, fuck that motherfucker. Like he comes over here talking shit about the Patriots and he doesn't even fucking like, fuck him. He's a fucking pussy. Like, and she's like, he comes over here. I'm going to fucking deck him again. And she was like, a fucking pussy ass, get your hipster ass bullshit out of my bar. Oh, dude, she was going off.
So in addition to all that, he's ugly.
Mm-hmm.
And he had the most glorious black chick with him that he was like doing well with that night.
Yeah,
like
wow.
It started as like a casual thing, and then like it was back rubbing that she was into.
Yes,
I was like,
I saw that and I was like,
fuck is happening here?
It blew my fucking mind, man.
Yeah, like we had a Puerto Rican bartender who had a dump truck
They
ass.
say
Like,
Puerto Rican.
that's yeah, Captain Mumble Strikes Again, Puerto Rican. That's my new character for our improv show. Yeah, like you should have been on that, like white on Puerto Rican, because that was the rule of the bar, my friend. You could bang whatever the fuck.
Apparently, yeah.
Yeah, as long as it wasn't whatever you were. It was nuts to witness, man. Like really, those guys were batting well above any fucking place.
That's where I'm totally cool with gentrification.
Yeah,
in
seriously.
the sexual nature.
Sexual gentrification.
Puerto Rican.
Puerto Rican. So nuzz.
Sexification.
Yeah, that's kind of me blowing my wad. Chris, what do you have to add to the pile, or do you have to like run home?
No, I just have to piss like crazy.
Oh, okay. Let's.
Seeing as how I already had one accident in my pants.
Also, if you
today.
guys are still listening and it's Valentine's Day, I mean, you know, I'm at Pete Maybe, by the way.
What the fuck that? Okay.
I'm at Chris
That means,
Lingbach. You can tweet
you can hit me up.
Okay. Well, shit. I guess we're gonna do it without the outro music. This
You
was
can tweet me
Papa's
money so I
Basement.
can move to Chicago.
You love your damn Chicago. I am John Papa Giorgio. Show's website in papasbasement.com. Every episode we've ever done. Please subscribe to us on YouTube. Subscribe to us on iTunes. Subscribe to us on Stitcher. PAPA''S. You guys, I guess, bail the fuck out. And
All right.
He does
And
great
also,
jokes on
I'm-
Twitter, by the way.
I'm
Oh.
who does?
You do.
he said,
Oh,
"Hey,
thanks, man.
Noticed that. I was kind of surprised by
appreciate
it.
that.
Well,
yeah,
not,
you're like,
not that I didn't think
kinda
you were funny,
surprised.
but I just
You're
didn't.
like, you're kind of weak on the show, but like, you're pretty funny
No,
on
no.
Twitter, man. I
No,
I
this
feel
was a
the
full
same
compliment.
way. I feel the same way, dude.
that
I
you
think my
have good
writing,
jokes."
I think my writing skills are better than my radio skills. So, come check me out.
I didn't
I'm
say
over.
that.
I'm over at Pete Maybe. I'm on PeteMaybe.com.
Yeah, follow
You
Pete,
can go
follow
over there.
Chris. Chris, your handle is just at Chris Lingbach, right?
It doesn't matter.
All right. It doesn't matter. And what else?
Nothing.
The
There
CNO
you
show.
go. It doesn't matter and nothing matters. All right. Till the next one. We're out of here.
We're home free. School's out, baby.
Good show.
Nothing to talk about, nothing to critique. Great show, great guest tomorrow. You go home, have a glass of wine, whack off. I'll see you tomorrow.
That's the post-show critique.
Yeah, you're the best.
It's my time to go. I successfully burned all my bridges. Nobody loves me, and I don't love nobody.
Then he said penis.
Yeah. Then he said masturbation.
Then he said vagina. That was cool.
Had a mighty hard time, but I'm on my way. Had a mighty hard time, but I'm on my way. It's a mighty hard climb, but I'm on my way. On my